Hey guys, it's Endless playing my Explorer Pauper weekly ladder match, and this week I'm playing, just going back to a comfort pick, and I'm playing Turbo Fog. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I was trying to play mono black the last 2 weeks, although it just didn't feel like there's enough of a reason to be in mono black. Well, this is spicy. This could be the mirror match, which is going to be hilarious. So stay tuned. I guess this is going to come down to sideboard plan. Got some Imperial Oath just to throw a wrench in, dispel, negate. Yeah, all right. My opponent has realized that this is the mirror. So I don't really know how. All right, that's pretty funny. So I can already tell you the thumbnail for this video is going to be funny. Well, the good news is Haze of Pollen has cycling. Alright, so I think we play the top land here. Quandrix Campus is probably like the best card in this matchup, honestly. Being able to cycle this Haze of Pollen, that's pretty big, right? Alright, so what do I do here? I probably just try to Timios. Alright, we want Quandrix Campus. We don't need these lands. Oh, my opponent's playing Quick Study. Okay, so that's already some slight differences. I don't really know what's going to be in the sideboard because the deck lists here are completely a mystery. It'll be interesting to see what his sideboard plan is. Let's get this Quandrix Campus down. Alright, so basically we need to dig forward and say please, right? I think that's basically how this matchup is won. So anything that's not a hard counter or a clear the mind or a draw spell is worthless. And then it'll come down to a counter spell war to prevent my opponent from clearing the mind, while also pushing through my clear the minds. So something that some people do when they play Fog is they play the bare minimum of like recursion effects that clear the mind. I like to have 3 just in case one gets countered. Alright, my opponent foretells, Behold the Multiverse, or a Raven form. Squeeze as much value out of this Quandrix Campus as we possibly can. Oh, there's Didn't Say Please. Sweet. So I'm gonna double check this in just a second, but I believe there is actually a card that was printed at Common. I think it's like an Innistrad card that shuts down a land. Yeah, Imprisoned in the Moon. That's our only Imprisoned in the Moon. That is on Arena, so that would be the one way to shut down the Quandrix campus. Alright, hold up 5 mana, dig for counter. Okay, Raven form. Let's take Raven form. And we can also foretell it. But let's actually not, because I want to get value off of Quandrix campus. Okay, and then we also need to watch our clock. My opponent sent me a message asking about counters. Just gonna ignore that. So the lands are actually more valuable than this Festivities. Alright, and we may, this match actually might go to time. Are we playing Tolarian Geyser, game 1? I can check on, yeah, we're playing 1 Tolarian Geyser, so if we make a bird, we can bounce the bird. Alright, my opponent isn't cracking his Witching Wells. So do I want to be cheeky here and force him to crack them and then discard cards? He won't get a bird, and he'll have too many cards in hand. See, if I was him, I might actually give me the bird. Because it would put some pressure on me, but... Okay, he let that bird go through. Alright, so I think we don't interact here, even if my opponent shuffles. We have the advantage in game 1. We want to use the clock as much as we can. Okay, foretell. Still has 10 cards in hand. Alright, those cards I do want to see. So basically this bird is never going to be a threat with, you know, Union and stuff happening, so we can discard Festivities. Haze of Pollen we can cycle. Crack the Witching Well. Opponent has to discard again, so basically that means they're milling themselves. Alright, before we go for the compelling argument, I'm gonna look for another Didn't Say Please. Just to have counterspell back up. Okay, so we have found it. So we will hold up counter magic and then go for like a monster turn next turn. I think I'll probably crack a Witching Well and then scry, because we have 9 mana if my opponent doesn't do anything. Alright, we've got our land for turn there. And we're gonna save the other Witching Well for after casting Clear the Mind. And we just got another Clear the Mind. That was great. Okay, so let's start off strong. Compelling argument. Oh, and he lost a counter spell. So depending on how many he's playing, we could even win the counter war. Let's resolve our one Clear the Mind now. Okay, we have another one in hand. So let's let that go. 1, 2, 3, we have 5 blue mana. That's the 4th counter spell, right? He can't possibly have another one. That mills 2. Is my opponent playing Clear the Mind? I don't know. So this could be interesting. He probably wants to Clear the Mind now. We're at a whole 2 minutes. There's the Clear the Mind. He has the initiative right now to get counterspell, to find counterspells. So he's back at 37 cards. We do know he's playing four counterspells there, so we have to be a little bit careful of that. My opponent's either lagging out or typing to me. My opponent sent me a message on Discord. Okay, my opponent conceded game 1. So I don't know if they're just giving up, but alright, so we want basically an answer for Honored Heirloom. So Sanctify is probably good. Return to Nature is good. I think Raven Form is just worse. I think 2 answers is probably enough. But then again, what else are we doing? So we can play a Raven Form just in case there's like a, you know, like a Serpentine Curve or, you know, something dumb like that. But then we need 4 more spells, so could play another Union. I don't think Geyser is going to be good. Could play another Haze of Pollen. Might as well play another Raven Form then. Maybe a Geyser is better after all. Or if there's like a creature that exiles stuff from a graveyard. Okay, fine. My opponent is writing to me saying, you know, that they don't want to play a Fog Mirror, so they're just going to concede. That's unfortunate. I guess with a Fog Mirror, the true test is your mental fortitude, and if you don't have will to finish the match and do a 1 hour grind it out, then maybe you're just not suited to play Fog in the first place. So anyways, sorry, that's a little bit of a letdown, but I'll take the win after last week, and thanks for watching as always, and maybe I will be playing Fog next week. Don't miss it. Cheers.